taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, but this Saturday, it's, a rematch of a real robbery. I know motherfuckers are still salty about Zoo and Murtazaliev and shit like that, but...
That was a matchmaking robbery, bro.
Yeah.
That was a career, that was a soul taken from the Soul Taker robbery, They called Tim Zeus Soul Taker, but goddamn.
Yeah, but this rematch is because of an actual robbery with newly crowned WBC Super Featherweight Champion Robson Conceicao and former champion O'Shaquie Foster. Now, and like I say, if you watch the fight, now I'm not saying it wasn't a fight that lit the world on fire, but it was clear that Foster won that fight and won it wide. It wasn't close. It wasn't even close. And this is a Conceicao that was coming off a close fight, which he got a draw against Navarrete, which he probably could have won, And I said, and that's his best showing to date. But Foster clearly, I think, beat him. But instead, in the scores, you think with the scores that were read, okay, that's the case. But for whatever reason, Top Rank decided to give Conceicao with the belt, and Foster was just. You can see Foster was just you could tell he was just heartbroken.
He was almost crying. I mean, I had a feeling. I was calling that early when it got announced. I was like, they're gonna rob Shaq because Shaq's not really the in-house fighter. I know he signed to them, but Robson's their homegrown guy. So I knew they were gonna. I knew Shaq had to get a KO. That's all I'm gonna say. I knew Shaq.
Yeah, and the funny thing too, this is obviously before Shaq's career. It's not the first time someone like Eddie tried his damnedest to make sure that he would get robbed in Mexico against Rocky Hernandez. Yeah, and that card is still the fact that card hasn't even been mentioned. Once how bad that card was, where the fucking judge had Rocky winning all the fucking rounds and pretty much had won the fight by the time that last round rolled around. And no one said anything about wait a minute, that
was the moment ending. That was how this year was a Ford Otebek. That one was it was more dramatic for the Shaq fight because that was open scoring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was open scoring and everything like that. And Rocky ran out of gas at the most inopportune time and got knocked out a couple times. And and truthfully, O'Shaquie would have had to drop him at least probably 4 more times in order to win that fight on the cards, which is bad. But luckily he showed himself to be a champion of quality and was able to stop him with 20 seconds left in the fight.
Yeah, he dropped him in that 11th, and it was it's 130 is the land of promise for some of these certain fighters that struggle or have a loss in the beginning. They think of Jamel Herring, Tevin Farmer. There's a few more. Fucking Roach, Lamont Roach. He's another guy. All 130. All these niggas that didn't have much power. You know what I'm saying? That could box pretty well. Improved. And Foster was. Foster. I think out of all those guys, Foster to me is the most talented. Just off the eye test. You know what I mean?
Well, and then 130 has Navarrete, who is who might actually be really the best 130 pounder on there.
I might have Valdez in the rematch. I don't know, but I know what you mean. He has been the guy. Yeah.
So, comparing what 130 used to be, it's almost like a breath. It's almost like a sigh of relief that Conceicao okay, look, I couldn't cut it at 126 or a 135, so let me try to rebuild here. Let me try to get my reputation up. Let me get everything up. Let me get my skills up. Let me get my career up, and try to at least pick up a belt there. Considering if they try to do that shit probably 10 years ago, then niggas would get knocked out left and right. So it's so yeah, 130 is definitely it's not a stopover. It's not a stopover division. It's more of a rebuild for people to get their reputations up. And and Foster was just one of those champions, and it's just Conceicao was there, but with Conceicao, obviously, it seemed like all his big fights were controversy. Like the Valdez fight, controversy because of Valdez being drinking PED filled tea, or the Navarrete fight, which he should have probably won, but he got the draw. And this was a fight where he got dropped twice, and then you had the first fight where it's dude, look, he got outboxed but got gifted the belt. So, and then Foster though, in between, you could tell that Foster was kind of was sad but ready to cry, was pissed about the whole thing. Dude pretty much is yeah, this fight's not gonna go the distance. So basically, and I will applaud Conceicao too because he didn't try to run or anything from this. Because usually niggas that that kind of get the belt in this fashion, they usually quick to kind of pull an okie doke and go do something else.
Well, I mean, not even Raw. I mean, I think Top Rank would was trying not but the public outcry. WBC had to comment week, not even like a couple it took a little bit, but WBC commented on it like a couple weeks later. You know what I mean? Maybe a month because at first they didn't comment on it, but that outcry was too much. Even though I've heard some people think that Robson won or Shaq didn't do enough, but Shaq, Foster clearly won that fight to me.
Yeah, no, he could. Yeah, Alex Conceicao. I mean, he tried, but this wasn't a Navarrete type of effort. Like Foster won them rounds like clear. Like it was like that's why when the scores were read, like okay, those are Foster scores. Like that's the shit. That shit that was just kind of crazy to me. But I mean, Foster's talking about this shit's not gonna go the distance and shit like that. So Pilot, what do you think? Do you think Foster's gonna get that shit back in blood? Like Conceicao's gonna go, gonna be stopped this time around?
Maybe I'm biased because I am a fan of Foster. His story, going in jail, saying he was watching like either Terrence Crawford or some boxers, and he just he was boxing at first, got locked up, and he was watching boxing and saying, I'm gonna be a champion one day. Just having this backstory and everything. I am a fan, so I think he, as I mentioned in the first fight, he had to get a knockout. I think he's gonna get one here. I mean, Robson is good. I saw Shakur dog walk him. Shakur couldn't stop him. But I think Foster's gonna put the pedal to the metal and get him out of there. Like, I want to say like somewhere 6 through 10, but I'll just say around 7. I think Foster will prove a point. And he'll get this win. Because if not, he's going to end up fighting on Pro Boxer worse. I'm shout out to Pro Boxer. It's good, but I'm saying he might not end up on Pro Boxer. He might end up on the one, like on the YouTube bullshit. So yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully not. Because Top Rank won't sign him if he loses, right? I mean, this is like his last chance. Because remember, they signed him for a 3-fight deal.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He's gonna
get. Yeah, he would get robbed. I mean, it'll be a closer. If it happens. So I think he'll get him out. I mean, if he does, yeah, round 7. Now round 8. For finance.
I mean, honestly, the way Foster's been talking, like what I've seen in his videos, I honestly think he's. I mean, it's not Conceicao. I mean, Conceicao is not like a guy that's. He can be put down, although he hasn't been stopped yet.
Has he been dropped? Maybe once or twice. Oh yeah,
Navarrete dropped him.
Yeah, Navarrete dropped him. Yeah. He dropped him twice, or 2 or 3 times. Bad. That's what saved the fight to make it a draw. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like he
needed them knockdowns.
Yeah, he needed those knockdowns. It was still a close score. It was still like 8. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah.
But it wasn't though like Peter Quinlan levels of like.
Looking back, it was a pretty good fight in the time watching that one.
No, it was a great fucking fight. Like,
I mean, Navarrete don't have many bad fights. He got a couple where it's like
135. The last
effort
fight,
thing.
The one he lost to Baranchek for the lightweight debut was kind of a letdown, but
yeah.
Because you expect him to win. I mean, you expect him to win that fight against the unknown European.
I didn't even feel like he lost like that. Like that was a horrible fight.
But now you got to put some respect on these unknown Russians that you don't really watch. You know what I'm saying?
Even Valdez's last fight was tough. I think he fight somebody, and he had to throw like a 30-punch combination to hurt the
inside fight. Yep.
So I honestly think with
Blazing Killer, what's up? Salute, my bad.
I mean, I honestly think with Foster. I mean, I honestly think Foster will get rid of. I don't know why, but I'm thinking probably within 4 rounds he'll get rid of Conceicao.
See, I want to say 4. I want to say 4 early, but I don't. I don't want to blow my load. Pause. I'm just saying I want to.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel that Foster knows that this right has been like he's been wrong, and I think he knows the politics of what's going on is going to it's gonna catch up with it. He has to basically end the shit in the distance, or at least pummel this dude to the point where he can't rob him outright.
Yeah. Because he's not going to do the Top Rank no more after this. Maybe the zone will pick him up, but there's no chance. Maybe Matchroom will pick him up. Or something.
I mean, honestly, honestly, if he wins, I wouldn't blame him for not going to Top Rank because I'd leave and see what PBC or see something. Maybe Eddie, see what's up with Eddie with a belt. Shit, Eddie tried to rip him off of the belt too.
Because anytime Eddie, the other guy loses, Eddie will try to sign him. You know what I'm saying? Eddie will try to sign the guy that takes his title, so you can, it's part of the game. I get it.
Yeah, it's all good. But if he goes to PBC, then PBC has to kind of have
They don't
him
have
busy.
dates. That's what PBC. They don't have dates, man. It pisses me off.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like he have to be able to fight, and it's like, and then there's Golden Boy. That's probably the only other thing. That's the only other place.
But there's a good chance he'd probably get if he went to PBC, he'd be a tank opponent, probably. Eventually, he'd probably get a tank payday. I'm just saying, that sounds enticing, because if Roach can get a shot, I think Foster could get a shot.
But then you have Pat old ass talking about, man, I'm trying to take bringing them little niggas to play.
Exactly.
But then we gotta hear this old grandpa go off.
Yeah,
I don't got time for that shit.
I don't fuck with that shit. I mean, unless it's fucking Navarrete, who's actually kind of more proven than the other ones, then I don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn tank right up 130. Nah, get up out of here.
So hold on, so you'd be cool with a Navarrete tank fight?
No,
did I just hear that correctly?
Navarrete just lost to some basic.
Well, not now, because Navarrete now has to rebuild now.
Okay, if Navarrete KOs Valdez in the rematch,
because there's a difference. Navarrete is actually in he's in pound for pound talks and shit like that. This is a motherfucker that actually has wins, like real wins.
But damn, so what was wrong with Leo Santa Cruz?
No. I mean,
I get it.
I don't want to get on the nab thing, but I wouldn't say pound for pound. He wasn't. He might have been 10 on some lists, but he was realistically.
Leo Santa Cruz definitely not on Navarrete level.
Navarrete maybe 12 to before he lost, he was definitely 12 to 15. Now maybe he's still in that same ballpark, but he's not top 10 pound for pound.
He's just maybe top 20. He's still up there. Because not like he got his ass whooped. He lost a close bullshit ass.
He was
top rank. I'm gonna have a decision go against you because you haven't looked too impressive lately. So here, Navarrete got the same decision that Tio would get if he was to fight Catterall next.
Maybe ever since he got paid, he hasn't been fighting as much. He's looking chubby. Remember he blew weight in that fight. He got knocked down bad and against the Australian dude.
Yeah.
And they fixed the scales for him and shit. And then and I heard he just doesn't live a quote unquote healthy lifestyle anymore as much.
Of course he doesn't.
So that's why I
think he even said that nigga be eating cheeseburgers and shit.
But yeah, Elby, before I forget, so what's your prediction for Foster and Conceicao?
Damn, I never really saw the whole first fight, but damn, a lot of rematches happening this year. Jeez. Foster gonna take it, but I feel like this one of those. He's gonna close the show. 8th round KO.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at the FanDuel odds. So money line is Conceicao obviously is underdog, plus 300 underdog. Foster minus 410 favorite. So Conceicao decision is plus 490. There's value in that. Conceicao KO is plus 1,000. That shouldn't happen. That really shouldn't.
That decision shouldn't happen either.
That's also true. A draw is plus 1,800. Foster winning by points is minus 155, and Foster KO is plus 360. So, and they have some group round bettings too. They have a whole bunch of them too. Let's see. Shaki to win. Shaki to win 1 through 6 is plus 1,200. Or 1, 2, 3 plus 3,700. Honestly, those are the ones I'm looking at. I would bet on.
Do you think you'll body him early?
Yeah. I said 4.
Yeah, I was thinking it could be early. He might go in for the kill. I'm gonna say you get a first round knockout, but this kind of fight where everything's back on the line, this nigga been in jail. He's been seeing the worst bottom to bottom. You know what I'm saying?
He said nigga been in jail too. Damn.
Yeah, he was
what happened? Foster was in jail.
No, he used to box and he went to jail and he said he was watching boxing in jail. Maybe it was Crawford versus somebody and he's like,
okay. I thought you meant since the last fight happened.
No. I'm just saying he's a guy that's in so he might go for the kill and get it. But Robson's a good boxer. Robson can outbox him.
That's the thing. Foster, he go for the killing shit when he needs to. He's not I'm a beat your ass, knock you out type of guy first.
Yeah. But this fight he needs to press it because if it goes to dick hard, he might get robbed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Robberies in a row, Jesus.
This is his last fight. You know what I mean?
So that's the thing. You don't want that's what I'm thinking. I think he's properly motivated to get the stoppage, not to leave anything chance. Like he might try to walk the Conceicao. Conceicao is not like he's a young fighter. He's like pretty old. He's like 35 or 36. So it's like I mean, Conceicao already has, like he's already declining as a fighter. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes though. But yeah, that's why I said within 4 rounds. And like I said, I might put down a little something on the 1-3 or 1-4 or 1-6 or 1-3.
Fuck that. I doubt he gonna get him out that early. 8th round KO for me.
I mean, hey, like I said though, I mean, there hasn't been too many boxing props I've been able to try to gamble on. So this one is one of them. So I'm gonna try my best.
Nah, that Keyshawn Davis versus Lemos, Davis by decision or an upset is the way to go for next week.
Oh yeah, I mean easy. I mean, well that and the Boots card. Well, there shouldn't be any upsets on the Boots card. I hope not.
Yeah, like the fuck.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Y'all just gonna ruin boxing all these damn upsets.
Yeah.
Boots shouldn't fucking knock that goddamn Karen out though. Jeez.
Yeah, and that's pretty much. Yeah, and I think that's truthfully that's the only thing people will watch this fight out because. I mean, if you saw the first fight, I mean, we know what it was, but yeah, this fight can't go no damn 12 rounds. Like, he's gonna have to knock dude out.
Especially no boring 12 rounds, and if we get some Eric Morales ass type of war, then that's a fail because you just too skilled for that either, nigga. Like,
yeah,
this motherfucker better not see past the 6th round. You better give him the Yippiness treatment or some shit.
Yeah, absolutely. But I know obviously with the Conceicao Foster car, I mean, you have the usual. You have Abraham Nova.
Summer Festival.
They got Midratala on there, Muratala.
Yeah, Muratala's actually facing he's facing the guy that beat up on Jojo Diaz last and beat him on upset. Jesus Perez. So like,
he beat Perez.
No. Perez beat Jojo Diaz.
Oh, he's facing Perez. He's facing Perez.
Yeah, he's facing.
I'm gonna beat Diaz on that Thursday card. Damn, that's a good look for.
That's a good fight. That's a really good fight, actually.
Because Farmer was kind of almost winning that fight until he got hurt in the last fight.
Yeah. Farmer. Yeah, Muratala. I think. He definitely dropped a couple spots in my eyes because he had a really too close call with Farmer. And I'm not saying Farmer is a bad fighter.
Remember the fight before? He was struggling with I think it was a Friday card. Struggle with the African dude.
Yeah,
he was struggling with him bad. I mean, because we expect to knock these prospects to knock these guys out, and the
nigga, it's just Tevin Farmer. It's
not even that you're going to full 8 or full 10. It's not even that. It's like you didn't get the KO, but you look and struggle, man, against the level you should. You're supposed to be. So yeah, that's the thing with Muratala. I mean, he's still probably a top 10 at 135, but he's maybe like 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. He's a good fighter, but.
Yeah, so he shouldn't be going, but Muratala needs to probably make a kind of a statement and body dude.
That's again like that fight. Like, him versus Keyshawn's a fight. Will Top Rank ever make that? They're about the same age, same weight class. Like match these guys up with each other by now or eventually. Come on, get them on.
I mean, Top Rank doesn't, like I said, Top Rank does not have a good history of like matching up people when they need to. Like it's usually they do. It's usually because of some other incentive, but
or they do it on some consolation prize like Alvarado Rios.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, of course they have Jahai Tucker on there, Abraham Nova, Yan Santana. So like, they have the usual. Like I said, Top Rank they usually have their prospects on there. So, and and then Eduardo Baez too, who's actually a good action fighter. So I'm not mad at that one. So, yeah, like I said, I am going up there on Friday. It's going to be a nice 4.5 hour drive on Mass Pike into upstate New York. Where like it's like 10 degrees colder than it is here and all that shit like that. And I can't stop at Roy Rogers anymore because the area is getting remodeled. So, it is what it is. But thank God for Amazon Music and YouTube Music and the Magic thing I usually watch to watch videos in my car. So yeah, that will be an interesting drive. So yeah, that's Saturday, and then also too, Just to mention, Golden Boy has their card too with Floyd Schofield on there. He's he's gonna be on there along with Gabriel Fundora and Beck the Bully. So yeah, if you don't want to watch Top Rank, you have the option of watching Golden Boy.
Don't Fundora got a unification fight?
I believe she does. Yes,
that should be good.
Yeah, because Gabriel Fundora, like, it's just weird to see a female version of Sebastian Fundora, and they fight almost so similar. So, except Fundora Gabriel Fundora might be a little bit more defensively responsible. But
she's good. I mean, I know she got back-to-back knockouts. So, if you're a chick with 2 knockouts in a row, I'm gonna root for you. In her third fight, she didn't get them, but she looked.
She's more of a puncher. Like, she's honestly a better boxer than her brother.
No, she's better than her brother. Yeah, she's better than her brother overall as a boxer. I'm gonna say that straight. I like Fundora. Yeah, but she's better. She's a better boxer. She is a better. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And she's long for. I think she's at 108 or whatever. But she's real tall for that because she's at a real low weight. You know what I mean? She's pretty.
And the southpaw.
The southpaw, and she can get the stoppage last time, but she still looked good. Like still a solid B+.
Yeah, because she ain't afraid to put punches together.
I mean, both Fundoras will give you a fun fight. You gotta respect that. Both, they'll give you a action-packed shit.
Except at least Gabriella, when she starts to fight, her health is in the green. And Sebastian can't say that no more.
Yeah, that we getting the yellow orange type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
We were just waiting, like, damn, is he gonna take the first real good punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's feeling like damn Dawson and Donna Stevenson. Like, if it's gonna be like that, like.
But yeah, but like I said, with Top Rank, obviously with Top Rank cards, you know what you get. Like, I mean, you got, like I said, although for whatever reason, Top Rank, Golden Boy be fighting fighters on there that I'd be finding like, where the hell did they be digging these niggas up from? Because I mean, they have Darius Fulgham on there, who's one of their top prospects, facing Chris Pearson. Who, if you heard me in the past, like over the years, I've shitted on Chris Pearson so many fucking times, like, cause I can't believe that dude still be lingering around. He's not even that old too. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like only yesterday.
I know he was still fighting.
Yeah, like, dude used to be down with Floyd until he started failing drug tests and shit, and LB got rid of him. So it's like he hangs around, and he's not even that old, but you can tell it's just like. I think he's pretty much in the jobber role.
That's when Floyd had all them smokers at TNT. Cause I'm like, bro, if you're really training,
mm-hmm.
like you smoke a little bit, that shit, like, that ain't gonna get to your blood cell. Like, that shit ain't gonna attach itself to his fat like that. Especially you drinking water, training, sweating it out, all that.
Mm-hmm. So
these niggas either was only training half-ass or really smoking like ounces and shit, like because I'm like, remember, we're not talking about niggas who are old. We're not talking about old niggas that's 28, 35, 45, 40 years old. We're talking about niggas who in a physical peak who you shouldn't even be having extra body fat like that. This is your job. So them niggas was really burning. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
they were serious.
I'm sure too. And like I said, Chris Pearson, he hasn't won a fight since 2019. So it's like,
God damn.
So yeah, the fact that he's still like fighting is still on the card like this. It's funny to me, but it's not really funny, But it's just like, God
these
damn,
niggas the bag.
Yeah, you gotta get the bag somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? So
Eddie won't do it.
No. But like I said, I mean, it looks at it. It will, like I said, Golden Boy knows how to put out entertaining cards, so it's one of those cards you'll probably be able to watch, and it'll just be, it'll be fucking. And of course, like obviously with the Fundora fight probably being like the fight, on that card. So yeah, I mean, if you
that's what Friday night.
No, it's on the same night. I think they're both on Saturday.
Okay, hold on. Okay, and hold on. That's next week or this week?
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
This Saturday. Oh, okay.
The usual time.
Hold on. Then when is Pat fight going? That's Saturday too.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, okay, both. Oh, okay, it's next week. That's a Friday. Okay, my bad.
It's been a while since we got two Saturday night same time cards. I felt like, Like it's been kind of a little bit, right? You know what I mean? Like 2.
Well, I mean,
we'll get the UK show and the night show. You know what I mean? But it's been a while. It feels like it's been like a few months.
Well, I mean, Golden Boy starts earlier than the Top Rank.
Golden Boy, their pacing is really fast. I like that. I do like that about that.
Yeah, and they started at a respectable time. You're getting the Golden Boy main event around 10 o'clock, 10:30 latest.
Yeah, they trying to spread the views around. That's what
most of the niggas get knocked out early, so you know they ain't gonna buy that much time. You know, these niggas put there could be at least 2 knockouts early in this. You know, like
yeah, because somebody's probably gonna get upset and get their ass whooped. And we're gonna be like, oh shit, and we're gonna light up the Twitter chat, and you know the card gonna be booming.
Pretty much.
Top Rank, you know that shit gonna be cooking at like midnight.
Yeah.
Like, jeez, like they be killing me.
I mean, honestly, I hope not, because like, I mean, you know, workers working, you know, I'm doing, but like, because if it goes too late, damn, I won't be able to gamble afterwards.
Oh yeah.
or at least eat for that matter too, because that's
man, chill, nigga. You gonna have shit to do, bro. You gonna have a nice night. Yeah, you remember you up there. You're not in Florida where it's like all some bullshit, nigga. You up there. They gonna take care of you, bro.
Yeah, no, but you know, sometimes it's like, god damn, like you don't want to go to it. Then after, like, oh damn, I'm fucking tired. Well, let me go back to my room or some shit like that. Yeah, type of.
Although you had to miss a gym day this week, bro.
Well, Fridays. I mean, I've been going on the weekends, bro. That's why, like, I know something, like, I've been doing on the weekends, so I'm good, man. I get my extra days in. But yeah, that is pretty much I think boxing for this coming weekend. King P, I see that you're on. You know, so I mean, the World Series must be done for the night.
Basically, fuck this shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the working list, you know, they're on the same streak as the Jets.
Man, fuck all my New York teams. God damn.
Told you they the most inconsistent motherfuckers of all time.
Down 3-0.
I don't want to talk about it. Let me mourn in peace.
I told you when the series started, nigga. You was talking all that big shit. Now sit there and weep, nigga.
Let me mourn in peace. They wait till the 9th round to get some runs in. The fuck, whatever. I'm over it.
But yeah, so Pete, before me and LB go hit do a couple of movie reviews, what's your prediction for Foster and Conceicao?
I think Foster actually gets the win this time, like he should have the first time. I think he actually is going to be more aggressive this time. So I can see him trying to knock him out. I don't think he will, but I think he's going to be more aggressive. He's going to take the fight to him. He's going to push him back most of the time, I think. Like I said, I think he'll get the actual decision this time. The right to wrongs. So awesome, like 116, 112, 117, 111 type shit. So, okay. And for the record, just to touch on that, my thoughts, fucking the Night of the Living Mid with that fucking pro-grade Catterall fight. God damn, that shit was horrible, bro. Horrible. Like, Regis has some of the worst footwork I've seen in a long time. The motherfucker was falling into punches, like, bro, like falling into knockdowns. That shit was just, ugh. And Cataracts didn't do that much better either. Like, one punch, like he knocked him down and then got back into his first gear and just la 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 la. I was just like, oh.
Yep. Yeah, we talked a whole length about that shit.
And we gave him too many bars that he deserved. Like
both of them deserve shit. So I'll say that. So, and like I'm glad Regis, kind of realized, he ain't much longer for this. So he's talking, I can't do 12 rounds anymore. He's been talking about going to bare knuckle boxing for a minute. So I think it's about time. So. I mean, he was capping his ass off when he said that Catterall was the best fighter he ever fought. Get the fuck out of here. He said he trained better. He tried better. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here!
Hold on, do we see Catterall get left hooked into oblivion yet?
Good point. Good point.
I mean, that's the thing. We haven't seen nobody really, trouble, Jack like that yet. And
I'll say this: he gonna get a title shot soon. He wants the winner of Paro and Hitchens. Either one will beat him, and it won't be hard. So, pause.
Oh my God, Hitchens and Paro. I mean, Hitchens and Cataract would literally be the most boring fight of all time. That'll be one guy only has a left hand, the other guy only has a jab. I don't know. That should just be horrible. Like, good thing that's not gonna happen because Paro's gonna beat the shit out of Hitchens. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just have to keep putting that in the air, bro. Just gotta keep putting that in the air.
if this is the same Hitchens from that Lemos fight, nigga, like you ain't beating Paro like that. And Paro don't even fight like Lemos, but he has the pressure. And he throws he throws punches, and he got quick hands, and he got pop on his shot. So that whole like try to play it safe and throw a jab and back up type shit ain't gonna work with dude.
Of course.
Like Paro just too aggressive. His hands too quick. Like he try to lean back and that he gonna get lit up. Like dude, I don't even want to say that could be a stoppage, but that might be a stoppage.
I mean, one can hope, bro. One can hope.
That's a parlay for another day.
I'm still 50-50 on that fight. I'm undecided.
Ugh. What else you need to help you decide, little nigga?
I don't know. I think Hitchens will put up a better performance this time because I think Paro will force him to. Yeah. I'm still deciding, but
yeah, me too. I'm kind of torn on that. I am kind of torn on that one. I don't know who to pick yet for that one.
Hey, how much force did y'all gotta see this motherfucker? How much y'all gotta see this nigga force?
I've seen Hitchens look good a good amount of times, and don't get.
And nobody was fucking forcing him. When you put a fight on this motherfucker, all he is a goddamn sporadic jab and 1,000 bunch of backups.
Fair. So
he don't even circle like Shakur Stevenson.
It's something you got Paro. It's something you got Paro in that fight then for sure.
Fuck yeah, nigga. Did we not see Lemos beat his ass?
Who'd you pick in the what round did you pick for the Foster fight? My fault, I missed that.
8th round KO.
Oh, 8th.
And it's gonna be a war.
Yeah. Oh man. So
that's the only way Foster gonna get the KO. Like he gotta be like he's gonna try to hurt dude early, and then dude ain't gonna wilt, and they're gonna just go at it, and it's gonna be like a good little pace. Like Pat gonna get him a nice little fight.
Yeah, you should have fun with that one.
Get us some content too, nigga.
Yeah.